welcome back to more Tome, where there is a saw butcher. Saw butchers are really goddamn powerful. He's an anti-magic attack. Oh yeah, he gets 300 fucking steam. If you play as a saw butcher, you can't get more than like 150 steam. But he can get 300. Fucking bullshit. Just like he can get more than 5 points in talents. Oh, god damn it, game. You can't get more than 5 points in any talent unless you can get 10 points in exotic weapon mastery if you get, Legacy of the Naloran, because it unlocks it for you to put up to 5 points, and then you get 5 more points based on your level, so right now we'd have 2 points of exotic weapon mastery. And that is a really powerful thing. Really, really powerful. Are you just gonna stay there and let me shoot at you? Okay, I'm cool with this. Oh, he threw down a stun thing. Tremor engine, which can stun you. Stun, pin, or disarm any creature. Yeah, sure, dumbass. I'm cool with this. So we're not going to die to a saw butcher because he's stupid. I see. Wow, a stray light saw. Gloves of the Juggernaut. A Voraton saw. Holy shit. And we only died once. Although it would have been really fitting to die to a saw butcher because they're super powerful. Did I get the achievement for having over 1,000 gold with this character? Why do I not have over 1,000 gold? Oh no, it's kill 1,000 creatures. And kill it. What the Okay. Okay. Have I spent money on something? I don't think so. I don't think I did. Interesting. Let's try to dig around this area a little bit, because the guy that we ran from is right there, and I'd like to be able to run from him some more. No, not Searing Light. Whenever the game's saving like this, it does not accept, or it usually does not accept Control or Alt or Shift or Alt-Shift commands. So I was hitting Alt-1 there, and it just did 1. I could just leave him there and not fight that bone giant. Yeah, let's just do that. Screw that guy. He's difficult since we have a really awesome digging tool here with the Tooth of the Mouth. It's just kind of inconvenient to do this. Oh, and there it is. Ooh, hello bear, what are you? A marauder. But you're dead. Blind Breeze. Interesting name for armor. And I had a moment there where I was concerned I did not start the video. Which would be a problem in this, because I can't make my own saves. And so I couldn't reload before the video started, when I realized, oh, whoops, did not actually start it. Yeah, screw that ruined bone giant. That guy was more difficult than the actual guardians of this place. famous last words. Oh god. Run away and kill him with the laser wave show. The Weep Swift. Okay, well, that's most of this area cleared. I don't remember what the clues were. But I can check them out in the list of lore here. Not achievements, no. Or where is it? Clue. It should be called Clue. Oh, well, shit, it's not actually here. Why isn't it here? Oh, I am blind. I am blind. That is why it's not there. When it is clearly right there in plain sight. I beat a thief to death with my stick. Let's kill that guy. He was a paradox mage. Oh, hey, that's a pretty decent battle axe. Yeah, that's pretty decent. Not as awesome as the Voraton one I found in the maze, but still pretty good. Wretches. Who can be kind of incredibly dangerous. Okay, well, ooh, it's dropped a wand, or a staff. Is it any good? Not really. Mental crit chance. It's also not a magical mage staff. It was just crafted by a master right there above encumbrance. I can't mouse off of this. But like, right there, that's powered by arcane. This is just, it's not even a magical mage staff, it's just a staff. Which is interesting. So, let's see. Darkness Crimson, which I guess would be Blight, maybe? No. Darkness Crimson from the blood that flows, buried in the flow of time, colder than the coldest ice. Dark thoughts, blighted land. Okay, so... Oh. This, I think? Darkness beyond twilight. Crimson with the blood that flows. Frozen in something with time, and then something with cold. And then unleashed dark thoughts. Oh. Oh, strange. I thought dark was like darkness, but we already had a darkness one. So, dark thoughts upon this blighted land. There we go. And the auto-target was being derpy there, not properly aiming. It was instead clipping this corner. Okay. Aletta's diadem. I don't remember what this is. Oh, this is a mind thing. We've already seen that. Necromancer's Canticle. Ooh, I like this one. Save from coffin, casket, urn. Darkness falls, but life returns. Flesh may fall, and bone may burn. But soul remains, for which we yearn. Those we return to life's esteem. We see their hearts, their eyes do gleam. They rave, they kill, they gnash, they scream. So full of joy, their greatest dream. Returning those that we amend. They hurry home, a distant friend. But do they cheer? Do they commend? They yell. Does rotting flesh offend? We bring life to lifeless bone. But do they smile? Do they condone? They sit upon their golden thrones. They shun us, Spurn us, make unknown. Fools, sit high in golden tower. From your lofty perch you glower. Time will come when you will cower. We rule death, we wield the power. Really like that one. That one's definitely up there with my favorite bits of lore. In all of the... even with the fantastic lore that's like added in the expansions. Like the demon ones, which is really good. I just like that one. That one is fantastic. And that's not very good for this character. So, no. That's kinda shitty, but it's definitely better than what I have. Plus 5 con. Oh, I know what I can put one of these points in. Where is my con? There we go. Plenty of constitution. Get 1 point of thick skin. So it's like I got rid of 2 points of resist all to gain 4 points of resist all. Great. And now let's take that stuff off. At least the rings. There we go. And let's get out of here without fighting that dangerous guy. I should have checked out those hats. Picked up a couple hats and I didn't look at them. Oh well. I need to wear this hat because I don't have enough strength anyway. Also, I like how this robe is red even though it's, like, not even remotely red on its icon. Like, it's red right there on the character. But it's white right there because it's spider silk. Doesn't really fit, but whatever. What's that? Oh yeah, the ancient elven ruins. No thank you. Oh, hello adventurers. How are you? Yeah, let's go to the Halfling ruins. Oh, there's actually an enemy up there being blocked by the minimap. Dropped a staff. Probably nothing of value. Because it was just dropped by a regular enemy, but who knows? It might be useful. Not really. I always wanted a thing called a tuna sandwich. Okay. Yeah, those skeleton master archers, by the way, really dangerous. Really dangerous. I think they're in the top 10 killers of players. Master skeleton archers, they can really mess you up. So you, skeleton magus. What are different, what, do you have like more powerful spells? Not really. You look a lot cooler than the mages. Maybe it was just more dangerous because anything was more dangerous at that point when I last came across one. Whereas now, a regular normal enemy is not that dangerous, even if it's a skeleton mage rather than a magus. Whereas when I fought the magus last, they were kind of super dangerous to me. I don't like the fact that this only has 6 range. It also doesn't do a lot of damage. Let's get just enough strength so we can get armor training, and then get some magic. And slightly increase our damage. No, it doesn't actually increase our damage at all. That's great, because our spell power is so high that we get diminishing returns, so that did nothing. I mean, if you want to stay out of range of your bow, but in range of my magic, I'm okay with that. Oh, it's a rare. It's a steam gunner? I can't remember what they're called. A gunslinger, that's it. Ash Starshaft Staff. Glory Hell. Okay, I think that's better than what I have. Depends on the crit chance, actually. No. It does resistance penetration, but the crit chance is kind of important for this build. I should probably get more points in Celestial Light as well. I don't know how to use it very effectively, though. Oh good, this is the alternate version. Oh wait, no, it's always the alternate version with the add-on that I have. I think it's always is. Research log of Halfling Mage Pollen. Log entry 1, Age of Allure, year 4537. Excavation of Shirtol ruins almost complete. Markings seem to match previous ruins in the south. Current theory, possibly a portal of some kind? We have only rumors and myths of the Shirtol, and all say that you could travel Ayal in the blink of an eye. Mana readings of this place are beyond anything we can even begin to comprehend. Last diviner I sent down there is still in a coma. Must continue studies. Entry 2. 4 years later. Testing of live eeks has not gone well. Thankfully, I can leave the cleanup to my technicians. 4 years, and it feels like we have not even begun to understand these ruins. Worried the research grant will soon be got. But I hope that some of the items we've recently uncovered may provide some sort of key to the portals. Or perhaps they were just used for Shirtol sports. We shall see. 1 year later. Third test confirmed it. The orb allows transition between portal gates. This is the greatest discovery of my life. We are the first research team to ever unlock such powers from a Shirtol ruin. Just a shame about all those yeeks we sent through before. Really starting to suspect that pronged instrument was some sort of eating device. Oh well, plenty more dumb yeeks available. Halflings are not nice people in this. That guy's a halfling. They're not nice people at all. Especially not to the yeeks. Not even remotely. Fucking auto-explore ignoring doors. Like, you don't have to ignore them. There we go. Now you can explore the doors. Because I'm too lazy to do it manually. And then you also have to... It stops at a door. Even if that door quite clearly has nothing behind it. Just the constant twilight surging is still amusing to me. Just why are you doing this? Because I can? There we go. That's this place. Well, this part of this place cleared. Spectre creature. Yeah, you're definitely stronger than the Magus. So, there's that. Fucking skeleton mages. I hate them so much. Just he shot through the archer that he was behind there and killed it. And I'm just thinking of all the times that I've played a necromancer and was killed by my own skeleton mage. Because they don't care if there's friendlies between them and the enemy. They will kill that enemy even if it means killing everybody else. They're kind of dicks like that. And what are you? A doomed, I think? Or maybe a cursed? I don't remember the difference between the two. There we go. And he dropped sling bullets. That's great. Log entry 4, I believe 2 years later? Maybe only 1. Just when I was getting somewhere, the military decides to barge in and take over. Don't they realize what a serious scientific project this is? All they care about is the little studies on... Where did I even get the word studies from? Whatever. All they care about is the little stripes on their helmets. Some tell rumors of humans threatening to attack the facility, but I really care not for such trivial politics. Besides, what threat could those stupid lank legs really be? I suppose I shall have to persevere, though. Try to work around these insane security restrictions. Entry 5, 1 year later. Well, I suppose this whole war thing wasn't just hot wind after all. Apparently there's lots of people dying outside. What a nuisance. I just want to get on with my work without my supplies being cut off. There's one upside, though. Human test subjects. We're going to get started on them in the coming months. Sate'll be glad to get rid of these disgusting yeeks. They disturb me somehow with their oversized heads. Why we ever decided to use these useless creatures as servants is beyond me. At least the human subjects will be able to talk, lacking though they may be in true mental capacity. Log entry 6, 1 year later. Test subjects A through C imploded during transition. Subject D exploded during transition. Subject E half transitioned, half remained. Partial success? F imploded during transition. G turned to goo during transition. H through K imploded during transition. L frozen during transition. M survived first transition, imploded 2 seconds after. Progress. N survived first transition, but in coma. Died after 4 days. We're really getting somewhere here. It's the same humans are such messy creatures. Honestly, how much intestines do they need? We'll start on the next set of subjects early in the new year. Fucking halflings in tow, man. They're serious business. Serious business. Oh no, I've been disarmed. You've disarmed me. It's not like I'm a mage or something. Wrathroot's Barkwood, okay. Wrathroot is still alive, though. How did you get his bark to turn into a shield? A skeleton assassin? What the fuck is this? I've never seen this before. This one's charred black and has enough cartilage between its joints to muffle its approach. Huh. These must have been added in the most recent expansion. They must have been. Like, them and the Maguses. Because I have never seen them before. And they're not in the Embers of Rage either, that campaign. But they must have been added at the same time as Embers of Rage. Oh god, it's a ruined bone giant. Bleeding. And he resurrected because he's a dick. And also, you know. An undead, a skeleton, and they all get that ability at high levels. That guy was a lot less dangerous, though. Wonder why. Oh, and the Magus just killed 2 dudes, or killed one and nearly killed another. Ow. And there's a vault right here. Oh god, this is the super dangerous one. Let's get our shield going. Take a step back and see if we can't stun these guys. There we go. that in there, and just let them die to the damage over time. There we go. Okay, let's take a look at these items. That's not very great. Neither is that. Hi, skeletons. How are you? I like how I'm killing skeletons with light. Corpse bow. I don't get the point of corpse bow. It's like a weapon for, like, a bow using Reaver, but Reavers don't use bows, so, and they shouldn't at all. So I don't really see the purpose of it. It's not even that good of a bow. I think there is an add-on for a, like, Reaver, or, like, a Corruptor kind of archer. I don't know how good it is, but I think there is an add-on class for that. Director Hampal. Only crumbling bones are left of what was once the proud Director Hampal. Now these remains look at you with empty eyes. You cannot mistake their intent. Okay. There we go. Order for Director Hampal. Thanks to one of our scouting parties catching a Conclave Lieutenant's squad off guard, we have found directions to a noteworthy laboratory hidden underground, in what's newly Nargle territory. Nargle being the Halflings, and Conclave being the humans. Unfortunately, the Longlegs scuttled the entrances before we could arrive, and it would take us years to dig ourselves in, even if we could accord recalling our geomancers from the front lines to work on it, which we can't. Your new objective is to find a way to warp a recovery team inside to scavenge it, and then get them back safely with their data in tow. It's possible that they figured out a way to ward it against teleportation, enclosed as a key, in case it is necessary to target a point between the obstruction and the entrance. I don't want to hear any of your nonsense about it being impossible without a linked portal near the destination. 30 years ago, you would have told me that almost everything you're doing now on a daily basis is impossible. I know you think yourself above such petty politics, like how vital this facility would be to our survival, so I won't bore you with stressing how important this is to us. Accordingly, let me put this in terms you can relate to. This is an order, and your usual excuses won't cut it. Your job is on the line. Make it work. General Martolep. Some coordinates are enclosed, along with a large magically infused key. You think you can figure out, roughly, where the sealed conclave facility is. Ooh, this is how you unlock ogres, but I already have ogres. Oh, Jesus Christ. Ow. Turn quarter archers everywhere, and a magus. Screw you, magus. And you rule. And the neat thing about the, I think maybe the conclave might, I think it's just humans. You get, like, there's a different entrance. Like, you get, something happens there and it's different if you're a human than if you're any other race. Actually, I think you have to be a human and wearing the robes of the conclave, which is an artifact. Not a very good one either. It gives you bonuses if you're human. If you're not, it's really shitty. If you're human, it's not very good. But things happen differently there if you're a human and you wear those. Oh, another magus. I like the art for those guys. They look really fucking cool. Oh, a chest. I'm not used to there being chests here. I know they can spawn. Okay. Log entry 7. Age of Lore, 4547. Test subject O. Imploded during transition. P. survived first transition, but turned mad, had to be put down. Q. Survived first transition, imploded on return transition. R. Died during first transition. Subjects S through T imploded on return transition. Subject U. Survived return transition, muttered something about hearing a voice before jumping back into portal. Imploded. What a nuisance. Test subject V. Died on return transition. Running out of letters soon. Also out of subjects for now. We'll have to wait for the soldiers to fetch me more. 1 year later. Test subject W. Shrank during first transition before exploding. Error in calibration. Subject X returned from second transition, missing head. How bizarre. Test subject Y disappeared during transition. Z survived both transitions. Remarkable. Subject Z is currently raving, but I believe this is due to stressful conditions, not a direct corrosion of mental faculties from portal use. We'll have to study further. But that is definitely enough for this video. We get to go meet Subject Z shortly. I don't know how he's still alive, but he is.